We've spoken to Billy Munger today, who is a hugely inspirational character, and we're about to speak to another hugely inspirational figure in motorsports here in the UK. Please welcome, everybody, somebody that drove in a Ginetta last year, Charlie Martin. Hey Charlie, take a seat, make yourself comfy. And we'll talk about last year, first of all, because a Ginetta GT5. We were talking to Mike Simpson from Ginetta this morning here on the stage about what an amazing opportunity Ginetta offer to drivers in whatever they might want to go on to. It might be Formula One, it might be single-seaters, it might be sports cars, it could be touring cars. But there's pretty much a choice for everyone. There was a good choice for you as well.
Absolutely, it was fantastic to join the Ginetta family last season, and as you rightly say, I mean, they offer such a great ladder up into all forms of motor racing, whether you're going GT or LMP route, and GT5 was a fantastic place to be last year. Great close racing, and yeah, a lot of fun too. Now,
you've made a transition, if you like, from hill climbing. That's where you started your motorsport ladder, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Hill climb was a great place for me to start because it was affordable and a very friendly, welcoming environment to step into. Coming from a place where I have no family history of motorsport, so it really was very inexperienced at that point in my career, and yeah, I really enjoyed hill climbing in the UK, and then obviously going further afield, competing in Europe, which was quite an adventure too.
Your plan is to get to Le Mans, and that's as you were just telling me, in your mind, a 3-year plan.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I suppose in some ways it's maybe been a longer plan because it's something I've dreamt of doing for a long time. Le Mans for me is, the greatest, the pinnacle that I could ever hope to achieve in motorsport. And so, officially this year is the beginning of a 3-year plan to compete there in prototypes. And yeah, it's a great feeling to be where I am today, and yeah, very excited.
Now, that was the part of the interview that is inside my comfort zone, because that was a normal racing interview about what you've done so far and what you're about to do. What you are doing in that process of racing in Ginetta's last year, going on to Le Mans, has been augmented in your life by the fact that you've gone through an enormous change in your personal life as well. So this is the bit where I make an apology and I say that I'm about to talk about something that is outside of my comfort zone, because normally I don't care. I don't care whether you're a male, a female, gay, lesbian. I couldn't care less. If you're quick enough to be on the podium and talk to me at the end of the race, then that means you've done well. But we are going to talk about it now, because you have gone through a quite exceptional change, and a very public change as well in your life.
That's true. I mean, for me, I would just say as well, firstly, I feel very much the same. I'm a racing driver. I want to be the best I can be, the quickest I can be, and fundamentally that's really the thing that matters the most for me. When I put my helmet on and I get in a car, I just want to win. And but my personal story, I suppose, being transgender, it has been a very challenging experience in my life. Something that I'm very proud to have gone through, because it's really kind of made me who I am today, and I'm very happy to be who I am today, sat talking to you. It's not been easy. It's been very scary at times, and I've been lucky to have some fantastic support from family, friends, and especially last year coming out officially within motorsport, within the motorsport community. It was a big leap of faith for me. There are really no other, excluding say Danny Watts, who came out the year before, but there really is a big absence of LGBT visibility within motorsport, and when you don't have any role models or anyone to look to see how you will be accepted, it can be daunting. So last year was very heartwarming to see the support when I came out in March for transgender visibility, and yeah, it's been great to see.
But you did it in a very confident way, if you don't mind me saying so. I'd like to think I was a good mate of Danny's. I still am. I have been a mate of Danny's for many, many years, and I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea that clearly he'd been putting on a brave face, if you like, to kind of mask what he truly was. And again, I really don't care, but some people do, and you come up against an awful lot of, I'm not going to say prejudice, but certainly challenges, I think is probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, I mean, sadly the trans community in particular comes in for a lot of discrimination right now, you know, in the media and in just, you know, globally. You know, not to get too dark on it, but you know, trans people are murdered all over the world on a daily basis just for being who they are, and it's quite scary if you look at some of the statistics. Obviously, you know, in parts of the world that we're lucky in England that we have a very progressive, accepting society where people have good human rights and legal rights, but there are parts of the world where sadly that isn't the case. So for me, you know, I think I feel very strongly about doing what I can to improve the visibility and really just use my profile within motorsport to educate people. At the end of the day, I'm just a person living their life, trying to be as happy as I can and reach my goals, and I think that in itself is a very simple message. We should be free to be who we want to be in our life and in our sport, and I think by just going out and doing what I'm doing, hopefully a lot of good can come from that.
Well, I think everyone that's listening to this will agree that you're a great ambassador for the cause, if you like, and you've kind of been rewarded with that because you have announced here at Autosport International that you are a Stonewall sports champion. Stonewall are quite an amazing organisation. They've been around for some time, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm incredibly proud to be announcing that officially today, to be working as a sport champion with Stonewall. I've obviously known about their work for a long time. I started working with them a bit last year, and they do incredible work, very important work. Not only in terms of the sort of campaigning they do, like to actually improve legislation, working with governments, but also just to actively improve the rights and lives of the LGBT community. And yeah, it's a proud moment for me today to actually announce that officially. So
did I announce it slightly before you did then? Did I do that?
No. Okay. But I'm really excited about the work that we're going to be doing this season.
Yeah, super.
And so,
super.
Yeah.
You are a great ambassador for the cause. Last year, as I say, you very publicly made everybody aware of the journey that you'd had in motorsport and in your personal life, and there was quite a challenge for you to get your supportive stickers on a number of cars at a British GT meeting, and you did it with great aplomb as well.
Thank you. It was a resounding success. I'm pleased to say. I mean, I have to really thank SRO, the British GT Championship organiser, and also Janetta for supporting what I was trying to do and giving me an opportunity to speak to the drivers at briefing on Saturday morning. I think really that was instrumental in the success, was asking people obviously to run the stickers, but really explaining why it was important, because I think it was a simple thing, but to actually visibly show support, it sends out a very strong message, and actions like that can actually create quite big ripples that become on big waves. And being a first as well, it was great to see people taking it up. And I think, I mean, I took something like 130 stickers to Silverstone. I was worried that I wouldn't have enough, and a few friends sort of tried to counter my enthusiasm and said, yeah, don't worry, I think you'll have enough. And they were gone by lunchtime. They were even on the pace car, the safety car, the marshals took them. It was, yeah, really, really fantastic to see.
Amazing.
And to get the award for that as well.
You got an award, yeah, a marketing campaign award. Actually,
yeah, to get the recognition really meant a lot to me. So, yeah.
There's a book in you somewhere at some stage, absolutely for sure, and it will be a fascinating read. The story so far is one of onwards and upwards, the road to Le Mans. That's the plan within 3 years. So the first year, the plan this year is going to be what?
So the plan this year is Michelin Le Mans Cup in LMP3. We're close to making some announcements that
They're awesome cars, aren't they?
incredible. I mean, I was really lucky to test in an LMP3 car last year in France, and it was an ambition of mine for a long time, and it was every bit as incredible as I hoped it would be. Just the noise from that big V8 engine and the
incredible bits of kit.
Yeah, I was grinning for a long time afterwards, and I think as well, having sort of tasted it, it just made my enthusiasm and my motivation even stronger. So it's really exciting to be where we are right now and to be taking the first step of this 3-year journey to try and compete at Le Mans.
Step number 1 of 3 in the road to Le Mans. Charlie, thank you so much for joining us here at Autosport International.
Thank you.
Congratulations on how far you've come, because I know it's not an easy journey, it's never going to be an easy journey, but you're carrying it off with just the most amazing resilience, and we wish you the very best in that road to Le Mans. Everybody, Charlie Martin.
Thank you.